Mount Rainier is gonna erupt again. And it's just a question of when and a question of whether or not we're gonna be ready when it does. And that's what tonight's all about.
It is Volcano Preparedness Month in Washington State, and tonight the city of Puyallup and Pierce County Emergency Management hosted a workshop to talk about the dangers in our state. And as you heard that man say, Mount Rainier will erupt again eventually. So they say it's important to be prepared. The city of Orting recently held an evacuation drill, and Puyallup has a drill scheduled for the near future. And here's a look at the volcanic hazards at Mount Rainier. So the red to yellow lines represent lahars, which are known as volcanic mud flows. Many of them follow rivers like the Puyallup or the Carbon River. As for the cities not in this map like Seattle, well, it might see a centimeter or two of ash if Rainier were to erupt. You can text the keyword volcano to 206-448-4545 and we will send you a copy of the report.